it's the Cooligans, guys, and they're from New York. Yeah, super dope logo. I think Atlanta United just overtook NYCFC in the East, I think, right?
Actually, NYCFC for a moment, but then NYCFC won their match against Montreal.
Let us live in our glory, guys.
15 minutes later, NYCFC won 1-0 at Montreal, so they're back in second place.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're putting the heat on you guys.
Yeah, we do not. We need the bye, and we do not want to come down here. Yeah.
Yeah, and so how do you think NYC would do, coming down here in this atmosphere, in this stadium, in the city?
I mean, if they put a home plate in a corner, I think we'd win. We're used to playing in a baseball stadium. I don't know, man. We were talking to someone on the way in who said that they view sort of like they'll see the opposing fans come in and like take pictures of the halo and be impressed by the stadium, and they view it as sort of an advantage. Being in there for the first time, there's 100% truth to that. I think the players would be like just awestruck being in there.
Well, when NYCFC came to Bobby Dodd and played, they didn't look too great. So I do not want to see them play in this in this stadium. Why was that? I think Atlanta scored 3 goals in 7 minutes. Something along those lines. So we would probably have a 12-0 score line if they came here. But look, Atlanta looks great, and I don't know how many games they need to play consecutively to be tired, but it's clearly not 42 games in 6 days because they're doing fine. It's scary.
They're playing another game right now. They're just going full 90s. I mean, Joseph Martinez looks gassed and then also faster than everyone else. How is that possible? Yeah, I want pee samples, everybody, right now. Right now.
Yeah. And if we had to go up to you guys and play in Yankee Stadium, do you guys think, is there an advantage that we don't have here that you guys can pull over us?
I would say the small pitch size maybe works a bit in your advantage in the sense that, you guys are one of those like fast-paced, tons of attack, tons of pressing, but there's not enough space for you guys to sort of spread out and make everyone go wide. So I feel like if it was a home and away, we would just see 2 incredibly unbalanced matches. I think it would be actually kind of fun now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, when Atlanta came to Yankee Stadium, they looked a little uncomfortable. But that was earlier in the season. Frankly, I'm just deathly terrified of Atlanta United. I don't want to be near them in any I think it's going to be scary what they're going to do in the playoffs. I think at whatever team, whatever position they're in, nobody wants to see them in the playoffs.
And I think at the end of the day, as people who've love soccer and talk about it on a daily basis, one of the things that I think impressed me the most is everyone talks about like building those European or even South American style atmospheres. I think other countries are going to want to start to build Atlanta-like atmospheres. I mean, the train agrees with me. I was beyond impressed and honored to even have been here because the fans and the atmosphere that's created, the birthday cake for Arthur Blank and the spike and the way the security guard was helping lead the chants and dancing in the aisles. All of that's Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. And I even asked him, I go, were you into soccer? He was like, I was in Bobby Dodd, and that's when I got into it. And the dude it looks like he's watched soccer his entire life. It's incredible. I mean, the atmosphere that's been created, I don't even have the words for it. It's amazing. You guys did a great job.
I'm just glad I clicked yes on Arthur Blank's birthday invite on Facebook. I'm glad I'm here for that. That was impressive.
You got the Eventbrite? You got the Eventbrite on there? Yeah, he texted me. He was like, could you come down for my birthday? And I'm like, oh, it's just you and your 40-something thousand other friends? Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah.
And so being from New York, with the stigma of Atlanta sports being pretty bad, admittedly, what did you think of, that pretty much kind of being a little reversed today in this year and this whole experience, right?
I did it on the podcast and I had to eat my words. I said it was going to be a failure, Atlanta United. I was like, this is not the market. Every other team failed here. How many hockey teams did you guys lose? About 38, I think it was, that failed here. I just didn't think this was a sports town. I thought this was a music town. I did not think it was a sports town. And boy, was I wrong. Very wrong. But it's because of Atlanta United that stigma's changed. And I think that's 70,465 because we were watching. That number is a turning point not only in Atlanta sports, but I think in American sports. You know, we in New York are like, yo, everything in New York is the best. You know, you people don't even know what you're doing. And while I still believe that, I look and I'm like, all right, maybe they're figuring out a little bit. You know what I mean? It's incredible what's happening here. And, you know, we joke around about the Red Bulls not being able to get a lot. And NYCFC's numbers are down this year as far as attendance. And Seattle looks great, and Portland looks great, and SKC. They're all second tier to Atlanta now. You got 70,000. You broke a record. Yeah, no, that's it. You guys are at the top of the list. We're all shooting for that now.
Yeah, I definitely was. The thing I found most impressive, especially being on the field and seeing how. One thing I love is when the fans that are not in the supporters group get involved in the chants, get in Viking clap, yeah. Like stuff like that. Because like in a lot of stadiums that we go to, the supporter section is always rocking and they do their thing. But the adjacent fans are like, okay, that's interesting what they're doing over there, but I will not participate. Right. But here, just to see. You know, I don't know how many people were there. It must have been close to 40,000. It was
45,006.
Yeah. All right, cool. You got the numbers right.
You guys got facts.
Who's counting, right? But just to see that, and when a team that's only existed a couple months, that's, I mean, you have to envy it. You know, if you're a fan of any other team, you're like, this is what I would like my team to be like, because they're kind of really setting the bar with that many people supporting the club.
Yeah, and you know, things like having like the Atlanta hip hop community involved and all the other things. It clearly is an Atlanta team. It's not a team in Atlanta. It's an Atlanta team. Yeah, I mean, we're really annoyed and we hate it. Stop looking so good. You know.
But yeah, we're very humbled by the plaudits that you guys are giving the team. Let's talk about why you guys are here. And, you know, let's give a little shout out to what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're here. We're both comedians. If you haven't figured that out, I mean, you probably had.
I mean, we've been crushing it right here.
You're probably already writing the comment. These guys should be comedians. Jay. Yeah. The greatest rant on Jermaine Jones in history, right here on this channel with that man.
He really was in that rant. He was literally like, you know, Jermaine Jones, go to your room. You are done. Yeah. You are punished. He got scolded.
We've never said anything funny enough on stage like that. That was incredible. We're here for the Red Clay Comedy Festival, so get tickets if you want. But we both have the honor of opening a comedy festival with a live soccer podcast. Yeah. We don't know what's wrong with these people, but they had us do it. And Julian Gressel's going to be there, man of the match and potential rookie of the year, Golden Spike winner, and deserves all those things. And I'm just saying that because he's going to be there. But Brittany Arnold is also going to be there, and we're working on maybe getting some other special guests. And a lot of the fans are going to be out there. So hopefully you come out as well. And if you do buy tickets for that, it goes towards the rest of the festival. So if you guys do see this before Thursday night, that's when the show is, Thursday at 6:30. Come out. It's at Argosy in East Atlanta Village. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. We're also doing stand-up shows throughout the Red Clay Comedy Festival. So if you'd like to see, you know, two guys who talk about soccer and not talk about soccer on stage, you come to the Red Clay Comedy Festival. I'm
going to talk a little bit about soccer the whole way across. I got bits, baby. All right, I say what I write.
I got 0 bits.
Very nice. Awesome.